Hey, IFBB Pro Johnnie O here. I'm here at Destination, as you can see, and today I'm going to give you my 5 exercises to build a big chest like I have over the years. My first exercise is the incline bench. As you can see, I'm already here. I always start with the incline bench, more or less, because it hits the top end of your chest. You know, still hit overall chest, but this emphasizes the top end of your chest. And as you can see, most people, you have the bigger belly down at the bottom of your chest, and up at the top of your chest is more, you know, shallow. So you need to pump blood and activate that first, I think, just so when you're doing everything else, it'll still pump blood in that area to help you thicken that area. Because like I said, normally it's thinner up top and meatier down at the bottom, so you have to change that yourself. Incline bench is one of the exercises that I think you should start out with to activate that top end of your chest first. You want to bring your heels up underneath your hips so it creates a really good base, you know, so you're not flipping around in a chair when you're trying to move some heavy weight. You want to be solid on the ground. The next thing is when you grab the bar, okay, you don't want to really take your thumbs away. You know, as much, I see a lot of people take their thumbs away, and so you got to worry about that bar tipping a little bit. So you want to balance. It's all about balance. You want to make sure you bring your thumbs around the bar as well as your fingers and really grip the bar. I really grip down on the bar. When you grab the bar and you grip down on the bar, that lets your body know I'm getting ready to do something, okay? And I'm getting ready to do something heavy. So you activate your mind by gripping down hard as you can on the bar, as well as when you're pressing, you want to press from the heel of your hand though. Even though you got your whole hand around it, you want to more target the heel of your hand. When you target there, that automatically makes the chest activate as well, and at the top you can't help but to flex your chest at the top when you're pushing from the heel of your hand. Those are really 2 important aspects of doing incline bench, is creating a good base, grip the bar hard and tight, and make sure you push through the heel of your hand. Okay, here we go. And also, don't you ever forget, you need some heavy ass weight on the bar. Let's get to it. This is my second, as I was saying, my second exercise that I recommend for you to build a big chest. It's flat bench press. Don't fear, we have a machine, a bench press machine like this, pretty much in every other gym. If not, you can come here at Destination and join me and do it here. And so this gives you more like a dumbbell effect. So we have individual size that can operate, so it makes either side of your body more comfortable while you're doing the exercise. And the more comfortable you are, the heavier you can go and the better you can perform. So the same way you should set up here as you do when you do incline, and that's put your heels up underneath your hips to create that good base, so you're not moving around. Like I said on incline, the same here, so you're not moving around. You want to stay steady and stay compact. Once you set the foundation, same thing. Grip the bar, grip the handles or the bar the same way. Totally fingers and thumbs around the bar, okay? And squeeze the bar. You want to make sure you feel it and you got it in your hands and like you can handle it. So squeeze the bar, you know, take control of it. Another thing, while you're pressing, the same thing. We're not using a bar, we're using these handles, but the same thing, you want to push through the heel of your hand. Pushing through your heels of hand helps you activate the chest and flex the chest right away. And when you're at the top, make sure you flex as hard as you can to pump a little bit more blood in that muscle. Here we go, and like I said before, make sure you have some heavy ass weight so you can break down that big ass muscle. Another thing I want to recommend real quick, because I find myself doing it also, and I have to remind myself once I figure out I'm doing it, but lifting your head up when you ascend down to get ready to perform the exercise, I like to pop my head up. I don't know if you do, but make sure you, when you recognize that, you push your head back into the bench. So important to keep that neck in a neutral position, okay? So you're not putting unnecessary pressure on it to cause any kind of problems, okay? And then cause a distraction from working your chest and thinking, you know, put some pressure on your neck and not all that pressure on your chest. So put the head back, relax that neck, think about that chest, and press your ass off. Now moving on to the third exercise that I recommend to build a big, dense chest is floor presses. You know, I really hadn't discovered floor presses until I started powerlifting. And mind you guys, floor presses was made by powerlifters to help, you know, the middle of your bench. So normally from your chest to midway is where you have the most power. From midway to lockout is where the most trouble come in for most powerlifters doing the heavy bench press. So floor presses to help that mid to top lockout. You shouldn't really relax. You create that relaxation yourself. You should stay tense the whole way. When you come down and hit the ground with your elbows, you count 1,001. Stay tense though, and you'll see you're still engaged. And then you press and lock all the way out and flex at the top. You come down, take a second count here, so then you from dead stop, moving it up. So it helps your body and your mind to gather up, or your mind to realize, I need to gather up all these muscles to get this weight up. Fourth exercise that I recommend to build a thick chest is right here. Yes, you called it, dips. I always think dips, push-ups, pull-ups, you always need to be able to move your own body weight if you want to consider yourself strong. This is one of the exercises, old school exercises. It's been proved over and over again through the years that it lasts and one of the better chest exercises. So why people skip over it, I have no, oh, I know why, because it hurt. That's why. But I recommend you do it. Stop bullshit and get to it. Let's go. So when I'm doing this, as you can see, I lean forward a little bit more than normal, you know? If you want to hit the chest and make sure you're hitting the chest more than everything else, then lean forward a little bit, put that pressure on the chest. You know, going more straight up and down is going to hit the shoulders and triceps a little bit more. We all know that, but I just want to reiterate, you know, just the facts, just in case, you know what I mean? So my fifth and final exercise that I recommend to you guys is reverse bench press. Well, this one isn't so conventional. It takes a lot of pressure off the shoulders as well while performing this exercise, reverse grip bench press. So if you're worried about, you know, hurting your shoulder or having a hurt shoulder or something like this, well, this exercise helps take that pressure away from your shoulders actually. And it lands right where most people complain about chest fat. You know, and this is one of the exercises that will give you a sense of this is what you're actually working on and getting and eliminating is that chest fat, because normally down here is where you have it, that extra fat, or here on the side. And doing reverse, and you'll feel it if you've never done it, you come down a little bit further. Usually you come nipple level when you bring bar down, when you bench press, and here you'll come underneath the nipples when you're doing a reverse grip bench press. So it's hitting and making you stretch a lot more to cover more area of the chest. So really good exercise, especially if you use decent weight. The same setup while you're doing this last exercise. Put those heels up underneath those hips. Grab the bar, really squeeze, push through the heels of your hand. All right, go down a little bit lower than nipple. It actually predicts the range of motion that you'll have and actually where the bar will stop and go. This really predicts it, this exercise. It's a really good feel. If you've never done it before, try it, you'll like it. We'll see you next time. Good luck.